morning. Good morning. I pray all is well with everyone on this beautiful, blessed Monday. Remember, give God all the praises, all the glory. Thank Him for waking you up early this morning, starting you on your way. And I'm sorry, y'all. I was doing something, and y'all know I'm hopping around, all right? And I hope everybody had a beautiful Sunday. I am so sick of being in this house. I got to get out. I got to go. I cannot wait to walk again. Almost walking like a pirate and a dive. Man, Ivy, I'm glad you enjoyed your birthday yesterday. I just sat, when I got off my live, I just sat in here and looked at TV. That's all I did yesterday. And then my son came over to get his food. So this morning I'm making a tea. I'm gonna use ginger, turmeric, clove, and something else I missed, and lemon. I'm gonna put my honey in first. So it's time to go buy some more honey. I love lemon tea. Oh, I love it. I'm gonna put a couple cloves in here. I know I be saying a couple, but I put more cloves in here, okay? So I'm gonna put 6 in here. And I ain't got no more ginger, so I'm using powdered ginger. I'm gonna put some turmeric in it, huh? And I want to say this too. If you got Invisaligns or you got retainers on, do not drink no turmeric, okay? It's gonna turn yellow, all right? And you ain't gonna be able to get it off of there. Okay, I'll mix it up. Get a salsa and put over it. I'm gonna make my breakfast. Baby, I love some Raisin Brands, okay? I can have Raisin Brands for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. That's how much I love Raisin Brands, okay? That's all I got left too. And I'm glad I am the only person that eat Raisin Bran. When I was a little girl, baby, you could just give me some Raisin Brands and I'm good. Hey, Lady Empress. Hey, Shirley, Sharon, and T. How y'all doing? And this is the milk I drink right here. I do coconut. This is some good milk. I don't supposed to eat cereal, but baby, I'm treating myself, okay? I only buy Raisin Bran, I can say like twice a year. Y'all know I'd rather have my oatmeals too, but baby, I'm eating me some Raisin Brans this morning. I gotta scrape my little blanket up. So, wait a minute. I need me a contract with paper towels. How much I be going through paper towels and stuff. So how everybody doing this morning? I go through a, man, I'll be going through a paper, these things a day. I just said I need to go to Sam's Club. And I want to get out the house. That's where I think I'm going to go at Sam's Club to get me some more paper towel. Thank you, Latonya. Mobile, Alabama. So this is what I want to talk about this morning. So I see they had the block party yesterday. And I see that people been talking. First of all, I want to say this. I pray that this young lady get well. I pray that this young lady get the help that she need to get well. I really do. And I feel like this right here, even though y'all know a couple of weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, I asked about how a homeless person gonna have a block party. I asked that right there. I wasn't just talking about nobody. I just put it out there. You know, people just turned it around. But this morning, this is what I want to say. Nobody shouldn't be saying a crackhead. Nobody. Because we all have had a family member on drugs. We all have had a family member that was on drugs doing things that's not right. And nobody can say, I ain't got a family member that went on drugs, because I might have to come through the phone and choke you now. I might have to come through the phone and choke you now. And I want to get it straight. I don't know this young lady at all. I don't know nothing about this young lady. I just been seeing posts and people been saying crackheads going wild or whatever. But people got to understand, we all have had a family member on drugs. And I know, because when I don't saw my family members on drugs, my family members doing stuff, and it make you want to break down and cry. That jump me, and I'm a witness. I don't cry when I don't saw some of my family members out on drugs and stuff. Even my friends that I grew up with out there on drugs, doing things that they shouldn't be doing, begging and stuff. That's a hurting feeling right there. When you see people out there that you love on drugs, you know what I'm saying? And some of us sit back and we say, oh, crackhead this, crackhead that. But we have to look at our own family and remember we had some family members on cracks. So this morning, I don't think nobody should be saying crackhead going wild, crackhead party or whatever and stuff. I just feel that somebody should be praying for them. Somebody should be praying that they get off the streets, okay? And this morning, that's when the first thing, when I saw last night, and I took somebody post and I shared it, and I say all in one day, I pray that she get the help that she need. And that's why I say all the time, we as mothers, some of our kids out there on drugs. Sometimes you never know what made your child get out there on drugs, but you know how many mothers sitting home crying, wishing their child to get off them drugs and come off that street right there. So I think that we should be praying for them. And I think you need to just sit down before you say crackhead this, crackhead that. Sit down and look back over your family life and see how many of your family members on drugs and how many of your family members still out there. And I just want to tell anybody that's on drugs, you can change. It got to be you. I don't care how many treatment centers you go to. If you ain't ready to change, they wasting their time. They wasting their time to my going to get you off the streets and you run back and you run right back. And a lot of people got to understand, when you don't change your life and you don't got off drugs or you don't got off things, you can't go back around the same people and to my let me go save them. Because when you go back and trying to save them, you be right back on that same street. That's true. Some people just in denial. We must pray for everyone because it could have been you if only by God's grace that he keep you. And that's true. People got to understand, when you don't change your life from something, you can't go back round to them people and you still weak. Because you weak and you going back from where God don't clean you up from, you going back there, you're going to be right back on the same thing. And no, it ain't that you better than them, but you got to remember, you still weak. You still in that stage. So this morning, before anybody be talking about somebody a crackhead, this crackhead, that, they should be praying for them. And that park that the party was at, that's where a lot of drug heads hang at. People should be up there trying to talk to them, trying to get them people help. You know what I'm saying? That's what they should be trying to do. So this morning, before you around here calling somebody a crackhead, sit back and look at your own family who been on crack, okay? You shouldn't be saying, laughing, calling nobody a crackhead. You should be praying. This morning, you should be praying for that girl. They say that she overdosed. They had to bring her back or whatever. Then my son came. My son said, Mama, look at him. Somebody took a picture of the girl naked and put it up there. That's how the internet work. That's how it work right now. Hey, Tasha. Hey, Freddie and Foxy. How y'all doing this morning? Freddie say, shout me out. Good morning. Hold up, y'all. Good morning. I have 5 siblings on drugs. It's a sad thing, and it's a sickness. You have to pray for them. Hold up, let me finish. I can't open your thing all the way up, so I can't read all of it, Gwen. And let me tell y'all something. You know what? When they said crackhead this morning, yesterday and stuff, a crackhead having a party, and I was like, people forget they got family that's on crack. Y'all, I let a family member stay in my house who didn't have nowhere to go. I got to laugh off of this, y'all. I'm finna laugh. I got to laugh. If I tell y'all some of the things that some of my family members done did to me, y'all will be like, wow. But I got to tell this one right here. I let a family member come stay with me. They was on crack cocaine. Y'all know back in the 90s and stuff, crack was out there then. This was in the 80s then. Because I only had one child. But I let the person come stay in my house. Child had just don't got my little welfare check, my little food stamps, okay? That bitch, y'all excuse my language, stole my whole welfare check and all my food stamps, okay? So that's why I say nobody shouldn't be getting up. Nobody shouldn't get up and talk about calling people crackheads. You know you still got people from the 80s, 90s, still out there on drugs, still out there on the same corner, and they're your family members, your mama, your daddy, sister, brothers, cousins out there. You should never, ever talk about somebody else being on crack. That's crazy. I couldn't believe this. So I was nice enough to let you stay in my house and you're going to steal my whole welfare check. And my food stamps too. But you know what? You have to look at it. That's a sickness that they're going through. And if they'll do anything to feed their high. And I'm telling y'all, anybody that I know on drugs, I feed them all day long before I get them my money because I'm not going to support your habit. And Gwen, I can't imagine having 5 siblings on crack, Gwen. I couldn't. And I know people like when I said whatever, people was mad, talk coming at me or whatever. I would feed a drug head anytime before I get him my money. I'm not finna support your habit, and I want you to get off of that habit. And I feel like this, when you giving them money, you supporting their habit. And I don't care how much a person on drugs, how much you talk to them, they gonna have to want to change. They got to have in their mind they want to change. Hey Angela, how you been doing? I know people who was big drug dealers back in my days. Now they on drugs. You know what I'm saying? They around here, they use their own supply to try it, and now they on drugs. Only thing we can do is pray for them. That's it. Pray for them and pray that they change. And I know a lot of y'all family members on drugs, and I know a lot of y'all hurt. Y'all want to help them and stuff, but they got to want to change. And no matter what you do, you can go get them, honey. They're going to find a way. Honey, you might close your eyes. They'll be done stole your whole house. You going somewhere that you be like, damn, my house was just here. The whole house gone, okay? So you have to pray for them and stop around here. Like all these pictures I've been seeing crackheads going wild. Crackhead party, this and that, whatever. The first thing that came to my mind was like, pray for that young lady. Pray for her. Pray for anybody that's out there on drugs. And I say this all the time. Y'all don't know, most drug dealers, drugs anyway, because they snort it and put it in those cigarettes. Yep. Yes, I have one that's on drugs. It's hard because it's been years. Still don't want. Yeah, they don't want to change, Ivy. They don't, because sometimes they fit like the streets out there. I say stole. Girl, don't bring your butt over here early this morning with that nonsense. My cereal. That's the only thing about Raisin Bran. Yeah, they have to be tied. I think most people are afraid of the withdrawal phase of changing. And I think so too. I think people be afraid too. And then, you know what? Even when they change, people always throw up. You remember you stole this from me? You remember you did this? Try to make the person feel bad. But nobody can change from that. Because I have saw when people don't got on drugs. Now they got business. Now they got big houses. They doing good. But it got to be up to you to want to change. And I don't care. Whatever you change it from, you can't go back hanging around the same people. Y'all know how I say sometimes I say this right here. If you've been you in the projects, you've been hanging around these people in the projects 2-3 years ago, and y'all used to hang on the corner and you don't change your life, and you go back, they still on that same corner, they still ain't trying to change, they still doing the same thing. Why would you want to hang around people like that? How are they bringing value to your life? You hang around people who don't want nothing. You hang around people who lazy, who don't want nothing. Why would you want to hang around them? How are they bringing value to your life? They not bringing nothing to your life. And that's what I tell people all the time. How you want to hang around somebody who's still in the same position? And that's what a lot of people got to understand. When you get off drugs, you can't go back and say, let me go save my friend. And you go back out there trying to save your friend, and you right back on the drugs with your friend, the one you tried to save. Because they be saying, come on, man, try it. And you know you're not weak. Some people think they go to a drug treatment center for 3 to 6 months. Oh, I'm good. And be right back on that same corner. Yeah, they do be stuck in their ways too. So I just feel this morning, nobody should say crackhead, and all of us don't have a crackhead in our family. All of us don't have somebody that don't took something from us. We don't have that family member or that friend having us around here crying because we don't want to see them like that. Just imagine you got a friend that got it all together, got everything. Then you see your friend out there on drugs. That break your heart. I know it break my heart. I don't want to see nobody I know on drugs. I don't want to see nobody out here begging for money and doing anything to keep their high. Yeah, you have to change your surroundings. You may lose a lot of friends too. And you know what? I wouldn't care. I want to lose them friends just to change my life around. But let me tell y'all, and that's why I say people will do anything. You know what I'm saying? You have to pray for them people because they do anything out there to make money. And it be sad. My heart goes out to anybody that's out there on drugs. Anybody. And my heart goes out to these mothers because them mothers sit at night. Because a lot of mothers sit at night crying, don't know where their child at, praying their child get off the streets or whatever. And that's why this morning last night when I saw it, how people was saying all that about this young lady, I'm like, they should just be praying for her. And I say, who want to take a picture of this lady naked and put it on social media? That is so wrong on all levels. To take a picture of that lady standing up there butt naked and put it on Facebook. And the only thing I got to say about that right there, the person who took that picture and put it up there, that person butt naked. This morning, I want you to sit down and think, what if that was your family member standing up there butt naked? What if that was your family member running around the streets butt naked? And somebody done videotape your family member. I took a picture of your family member and put it up there. How would you feel? Drugs are something else. I know someone who used to make her little kids steal their own clothes. That's sad. That's just sad. I think some people need to think before they put stuff on social media, because once you put it up there, it ain't coming back down. That's what a lot of people need to start doing. They say they say when you in the house, all you want to do is eat, 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 eat. I'm in the house, I got to force myself to eat. I don't know, I ain't really been too hungry lately. She eventually got help. That's good. Somebody helped her. I pray that she get us life together. I got on the scale. The scale say you weigh, I'm talking about I weigh 171 pounds. I'm like, I know you lying. I know I ain't dropped that much weight. That's why I say I need to get outside. 171 pounds. And I don't look like 171 pounds. Oh, this tea tastes good. What? What?
Oh, you staring at me.
Why you staring at me?
You staring at me.
Why you ain't locked the door by it?
I was gonna take the thing.
I don't took it.
Oh, I took some.
But I know, listen, I know I ain't dropped that much weight. Where you finna go?
I'm gonna lock the door.
Oh, I know I ain't lose that much weight. 100. I'm gonna show y'all. So when I cook, like I cooked yesterday.
I know that ain't no pineapples.
No, this ain't pineapple. These are cantaloupes and watermelon, child.
Oh.
I know I know I ain't dropped until 170. Hey, no, how you doing? I know I ain't dropped to 171 pounds. But when I cook, I don't eat all my food. I have to force myself to eat because I haven't been that hungry lately. So what I do, I eat some of the food and then I put it up. I might have it for lunch or breakfast the next day. No, I wasn't. Like after my surgery, I didn't eat. I was trying to force myself to eat. Then somebody bought me some lunch and brought it to me, and I ate. And then the next day they was like, "What you having for lunch?" I say, I'm eating the other piece of the sandwich." They was like, "What?" I said, "Yeah, the other piece of the sandwich. That's what I'm eating." So I don't be eating everything. Like in the morning, like I just got them cereals. I didn't even much eat all them cereals. I can have me a cup of coffee, and that's my breakfast right there. But I'm like, I know I ain't lose that much weight. I don't be hungry. Hey, Allison, how everything going in New York? So, child, and I said the day I'm gonna get on, I want to get on because I got an ab lounge. So when I do, last time I had surgery, I took my ab lounge. It was set up in front of my TV, and I just sat on there and I did me some sit-ups and stuff because I can't use my other equipment right now. And That's what I planned on doing today, because I don't plan on going nowhere, really. But I do need to go to Sam's Club. Like them little bit of cereals and this fruit right here, this will last me till my dinner time. I don't know, but I just don't, I haven't really been feeling like eating. And I got another container of fruit. I've been eating off this bowl right here for like 3 days. Not 3 days in a row, but like three. I don't ate out of here 3 times since like last week. That's how long I don't had this fruit bowl. And they say when you sit, you be in the house, all you do is eat, 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 eat. I be in the house, I sit in this living room, I get in that corner on that sofa, have my bottle of water, and I fill my jug up, and I just have that till I get ready to get up. That's it. So I said, I know I ain't dropped, I'm down to 171 pounds. I said, I got to go change the batteries. Because I said, I believe that scale lie. Because I know this ain't 171 right here. I'm not down there like that. 171 pounds. I had to take my pants, and I had to pull my pants all the way up to here. Because when I put the pants on, they was like falling. So I had to pull them up, and I had to pull them all the way up here to keep these pants on. I was like, dang, I lost that much weight. And then I had to go to the doctor when last week. I put on a pair of pants. Soon I put on a pair of pants, they just went to falling down. I was like, damn. Hey, Tamika. Right, water and fruit sometimes when I'm in the house. You still off? Good. Yeah, I'm still off. I think I got like 4 more weeks. 4 more weeks to go. 3 or 4 more weeks. I got 4 more weeks to go. Yeah. 4 more, baby. 4 more. And before you get nosy, because some of y'all get nosy. Child, she on workman comp? She got to work back to work, this and that, whatever. Honey, let me tell you something. When you don't miss work, you build your time up, okay? Build the time up for an emergency. That's why I tell people, stop calling in your job talking about you sick and you ain't sick. You want to run around, go here, go there, do this and that. You need to start saving your time up for when you got an emergency. Stop around him talking about, girl, I'm finna take a sick day. Honey, I don't know what a sick day is unless I'm really, really sick, okay? I'm going to work, rain, cold, and everything. I ain't finna miss no day. Honey, I ain't missing no day just to I'm finna lay around. Sometimes some of us even must call up just to lay up in the bed or with our man or with our woman. And hell, y'all just slept all night together. I ain't calling in for that right there. I ain't never finna call in and say I'm sick. Only way I ain't gonna go to work and I'm really, really sick, okay? And if I go to work and I'm sick, they gonna have to tell me you got to go home. I can't do that one. So you have to take the cloves out to make sure you don't swallow the cloves. Good morning. Are you staying? Oh yeah, I'm staying off my feet. I just been like laying around. And I'm getting tired of laying around. I'm trying to go to Sam's Club. Maybe one of my grandchildren might. Oh, ain't no school today. I forgot ain't no school. One of them might want to take me to Sam's Club. My granddaughter said one store turned into 6, 7 stores. I forgot it wasn't no school today. I know Lady Empress. Y'all forgot no school one today. I forgot Strawberry Festival. I want to go to the Strawberry Festival so bad. I'm definitely guilty of using PTO time for a mental health day. My job is very mental. I understand that. That's something different. But when people just want to call in, people are lying, call and say their children sick, or people are calling lie, say they sick just to go hang out somewhere. It's crazy. People don't understand. You need to keep your sick time. You never know when something gonna happen, and then something happen and you ain't got nothing to bike up when you got to take that time off and you ain't getting paid. That's why me to my calling in playing sick and then being around this house, I be about to go crazy. I can't do that right there because I be looking at it like, I would have been like, I can be at work right now. I can be doing such and such right now. And I understand a mental health day, okay? Because I don't took a mental health day too, okay? So I understand where you coming from with that. But just to call in sick, just to say I'm finna lay up with my boo thing. No, we ain't doing that. I'm tired of laying around myself. I had surgery on my foot 3 weeks ago. Oh, child, Tamika, that's what I had surgery on. Oh. Man, let me tell you, that surgery ain't nothing nice. Nothing nice. And whenever I go outside, honey, I'm getting in the car with somebody going somewhere, I feel like I'm a little girl. Like Saturday, my husband said, do you want to go such and such? No, I don't want to go. Nope, I don't want to go. I complain, but I'd rather be in the house. I ain't gonna need much lie. I'd rather be in the house all day. Because I already got my little blanket set up over there. I'm definitely guilty of. Hey, Daphne, Barbara, how y'all doing? Honey, I'll be wanting to get... Good morning, Treasie, Mars, and Chad. I'm just dropping in. Hey, chosen one, to say hello and I pray that everyone is doing well. Have a blessed day, all. You have one, too. I just feel, I don't know. And I don't know why I'm like that. I don't know why I won't just... If I take a vacation, I got to be going out of town. I'm not taking no vacation day just to sit home. I ain't doing that. Like people take off for their birthdays. I don't even much take off for my birthday. I'm going to work. It's just another day for me. God, I just thank you for letting me see another day. Now my husband, on the other hand, he gonna take off for his birthday and he gonna take off some extra days. And he was like, that's my day. I'm taking it off. I'll be like, and one year he said, you gonna take off for your birthday? I'll take off with you. If you gonna take off, use some vacation time. I said, boy, I ain't finna take no birthday off. I can celebrate my birthday after I get off work, shoot. It ain't like I'm finna celebrate all day long. So, Hey, Beverly, how you doing? I took off. Y'all, I got to read what she said. I don't mean to laugh. I don't mean to laugh what she said. But I got to laugh, okay? She said, listen to this, y'all. Listen what she just said. She said, I took the day off. Wait a minute. I took off today. I can't be around that white woman today that ran over my foot on purpose. How she ran over your foot? Hey, Just Dot. I went to work on my birthday. I like the money. I can celebrate. That's the same thing I say. I can celebrate if my birthday during the week. I ain't finna. Hey, I'm gonna take off tomorrow because tomorrow my birthday. I ain't finna do that because I can celebrate when I get off work and I can celebrate on the weekend. That's me right there. And then like some people let you know. Let me tell you something. This lady that I know last month. She kept saying, "Oh, my birthday tomorrow. My birthday tomorrow." Her birthday was that Friday. She kept saying, "My birthday tomorrow. My birthday tomorrow." And I'm like, "My birthday Saturday." And she was like, "Oh," I said, "Yeah, my birthday Saturday. What you gonna get me?" But then when I seen her again, she was kind of looking sad. I say, how was your birthday over the weekend? She said, no, nobody got me nothing. Somebody gave her something, but she was like, her family, her old man didn't give her nothing or whatever. So you know what I did? I felt bad when she was saying that nobody didn't give her. And then I went and bought her a nice little birthday cake for her. And I was like, this for you. Yeah, but I don't be expecting somebody buy me something. They don't. I ain't finna get all mad. You know why I ain't gonna get mad? Cause I'm finna go buy my ass what I want anyway. Okay. So I ain't finna be mad. Cause the only thing I'm gonna do for my birthday is go buy me another pair of tennis shoes. Okay, probably 2 or 3 pair. That's it. So I don't get mad. And anyway, my children too much don't like to buy me nothing because they be saying I'm ungrateful. I don't like the things that they get. The only thing they got to buy me is a pair of tennis shoes. That's it. A pair of tennis shoes. I don't need no, don't even try to buy me no name brand pocketbook. You better go to City Trend or DD's, and then Target got some nice little purses that I like to carry. Or if you some jeans or a shirt, don't need much run. I'm finna go buy you a $50 pair of pants, this and that. You better go to City Trend or Walmart, okay? I ain't all into that name brand stuff. Only thing I want name brand is a pair of my tennis shoes. That's it. I'm simple. Simple. I still got tennis shoes brand new. I got tennis shoes my son bought me 3 years ago. I still haven't wore them. I'm about to snap, Treasie. She's going to jail. I don't blame you. I put her in jail too. She didn't want me at a table that she think is hers. I hate that bitch. I press charges today. I press charges on her too. You have a blessed day too. I would press charges on her too. She ran over my foot. I don't, and then she didn't want you at a table because she think it's her table. I don't know why people think when they work somewhere, at work, church, wherever, they think that seat is their seat all the time. Like they bought the seat or they bought the table and stuff. It's crazy. And you know what I be saying? It's so crazy for us to be grown women and stuff and we got to have a clique. What fucking grown woman need a clique? If you ain't part of my clique, you can't hang with us. If you don't dress like us, you can't hang with us. Carrying a name brand. What? I be saying, what clique? It's crazy. I need a lawyer. Had to get pain shots Saturday. I'm a jeans and t-shirt girl, even at almost 40 years old. Let me tell you something. I go put me a pair of jeans on. Y'all know I can throw me a tank top. I love tank tops, okay? In Florida, and I know some of y'all be saying, she always talking about tank tops. Baby, you come live to Florida, you'll begin to understand what tank tops is, okay? A lot of people, a lot of women here in Florida don't think because you see me in tank tops that they do this right here. I know I do this. I know I wear tank top. If I wear, y'all know I put on shirts with sleeves sometimes, but I love my tank tops, all right? Honey, tank top. I got like 4 drawers full of tank top. I got this kind. No, I got 6. I got this kind, then I got the little scrap. I love me some tank tops. I like to go to Walmart, buy my little tank tops. These right here, what, about $4, $5? That's it. That's all I like to wear. And go in their closet, get me a pair of tennis shoes. I got tennis shoes I got 2 closets, okay? I got tennis shoes in this closet, tennis shoes over there. I need a 3rd closet. I did have a 3rd closet. Nothing has happened to this old chick. Nothing they made me feel bad. I'm the only black. Oh, you the only black person there. Child, I can imagine what you go through. I wouldn't even much leave my food around there. No, nothing. I hate when the chick up. So annoying. The job didn't do anything to her because her and the store managers are friends. Justice for me. I wouldn't care if they was friends or whatever. No, I'm off. I had surgery. I wouldn't care if her and the manager them friends or whatever. Yeah, you need to get you a lawyer. Yeah, she need to get a lawyer. Somebody done ran over her feet too. Her foot. I'm gonna get ready to go back and look at my Chinese movie. I was looking at them movies till like 2 o'clock this morning. But today, y'all remember, y'all just pray for somebody who out there in the streets. Uplift them and pray that they get clean off the street. And stop calling people to about they crackheads. And remember, every one of us don't have that in our. I want to hang out. I want to hang out too, Kimmy, but I don't want to hang out with a boot on. Not you preparing to cook dinner so early today. Call me on your break. Just do it. I appreciate you. But I want to just tell y'all, I pray that y'all have a blessed day. Y'all be safe and y'all uplift somebody that's going through something. And let me tell y'all something. For the people who be calling people crackheads, stop calling people crackheads. And remember, each one of us don't have a drug person in our family on drugs. Remember that. So when they out there doing something, pray for them. Uplift them and pray that God clean them and that God remove them from off of them drugs and heal their body. I cooked earlier, so it would be ready. Oh, okay. So y'all just uplift them, you know what I'm saying? And the people at that park, that hang at Burrell Park, I pray that God just touch all them people up there and just clean them up, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't like to see people out there on the street like that. I appreciate everyone who listened to my story. You're welcome, and I pray that you find somebody to help you. But you know what I'm saying? We just got to uplift those people that's out there in the streets. And like I tell people all the time, just ride around your neighborhood and see how many people out there on drugs and see how many people be out there, and some of y'all who your life don't change, and you doing drug counseling, or you helping people. I think you should reach out and help people out. Like they always say, it can be 10 people you talking to, but one of them gonna listen to you. Out of those 10, one of them gonna be ready to change their life, because somebody's getting tired out there on them streets. Somebody tired of being like they ain't got no family. Somebody tired of being tired, okay? So if you can help somebody out. Just don't forget to tell your story, to let the people know how God brought you through things, because you didn't come through it on your own. You came through it with him. So if you a counselor or whatever, and you helping people, continue to help people and help them get to clean up where they want to be tired. Because I know some people go speak and they say, I'm getting tired of speaking and nobody listening. Baby, 10 people can be in that room. One of them going to hear you, okay? Because it's at them 10, one of them is tired. They tired of feeling lonely. They tired. They ain't got no family, okay? And now we got children out here, 13 and 14, already out here on the streets. And they can't go home because they don't did so much stuff, stealing from their parents and stuff. And they think being in the streets and stuff is where it's at, until they learn this ain't where I want to be at. So y'all uplift these people today that's going through something. And y'all have a blessed day. Y'all be safe. I got to go prop my feet up right now. My feet's up right now, because y'all know I got stitches in both of them. So y'all have a blessed day. Y'all be safe. I love y'all. Thank y'all for the support. Thank you. She walking around like she's gold and picking up people. Who walk around like they gold and picking up people? Protect. Oh, I like that right there. Protecting my peace. Oh, that's a good one right there. I love that name. Definite. Who walking around like she gold and picking up people? Well, on your comment, I feel like this. If a person walking around picking up people, I think they better be doing it from God, from the heart. They better be around him picking up people, helping people from the heart, not picking up people so people can praise you and you really not helping people. So definitely, that's my answer to your comment that you made. That white lady. Oh, child, but God will bring her right back down. God bring her. People got to understand. You know what? People don't understand when they going up that ladder, going high. They got to remember that same ladder you climbed up is that same ladder you gonna come back down. And when you coming back down on that ladder, you gonna be looking at all them people that you did wrong when you coming back down off of that ladder. So that's what people got to understand. You the way you go up, God will bring you right back down. Remember that. But y'all have a blessed day. Y'all be safe, girl. I'm finna go lay down and look at me some TV. So thank y'all for y'all love. Thank y'all for your support and everything. See y'all later. But definitely, honey, don't worry. God, she gonna get hers. People think when they do things, they can get away with it. But baby, God will get her. Don't worry about it. God will take care of it. That's why I say some people need to learn how to sit back and let God fight your battles. Because when you sit back and let God fight your battles, watch how everything begin. Hey, Ronnie, watch how God begin to work things out. A lot of people don't understand that, baby. You better learn how to sit back and let God fight all those battles for you. Watch how God, and the same people that being nasty to you, God will have them same people turn around and be your footstool to help you get to where you need to get at in the next level. On the next level. Let me tell you, I feel bad being the only black. Why would you feel bad being the only black person there? They hide you for a reason. I wouldn't even much let that worry me, honey. I tell people all the time, when I go to work to do my 8 and hit the gate and go home. I ain't trying to be your friend, because when we get off work, it ain't like we finna go have some coffee. It ain't like we finna go have some margaritas or nothing like this. Baby, this all work right here. This is nothing farther than work, okay? All work, that's it. That's all it is, work. But y'all have a blessed day. Y'all be safe. And if I cook, I'll be back on here later on. But thank y'all for y'all love and y'all support. I really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. See y'all later.